Yeah, guys, sorry about that. This might be a little bit of a two-parter-ish. So I'll try to just finish or wrap up the ending of this video. But like I was saying before the video had cut off, I was saying to you guys that you guys could have been dealing with situations where you were giving a lot of people comfort. You're the comforting friend. You're the therapist friend. You're the friend that everybody runs to and goes to about every and anything, right? And it's almost this energy of, what about you, right? Like, what about your feelings, or what about your comfort, or what about your needs and your wants? What about that? Why hasn't anyone asked you that, right? Why hasn't anyone asked about you genuinely? And that is something that you guys could have dealt with, like I said, when it comes to pain, when it comes to rejection, when it comes to, you showing up that you have strength. That's significant too. And I kind of want to pull more cards a little bit too, just to get more, energy from this, because a lot of you guys, it's like a lot of people in the collective could have went through a lot of similar situations, not really talking about it out loud, because it's almost like a lot of people were raised in certain households, different cultures and things like that, not to talk about certain things. Not everybody's like this, but some people are like this, where certain parents grew up with certain grandparents and their great grandparents, or some of them never grew up with any. And it's almost like learning from, instead of learning from their mistakes, you could have had to learn from their mistakes and understand what was right, what was wrong, what was necessary, what wasn't. And that could have been something that was difficult as well, because not everybody understands what it is like to go through certain dynamics with certain people, places, and things, where people may feel like it's okay to treat people the way that they do because they were raised that way. Okay, that's usually the excuse. It's like, well, how would I know? That's how I was raised. And it's like, you can give people grace and understand that, but that's not an excuse, because even somebody who never grew up with any parents, so what is their excuse then? For someone who never grew up with any parents and they went through a lot of challenges or situations in their life, what is their excuse then? Because I know some people who grew up without their parents, or I've seen people in situations that grew up with no parents, and they're actually the most loving and most caring people in the world, because they know what it's like to not have anybody to support them. So it's almost like, if you know what it's like to not have any support, why would you go out of your way to treat people the same way you were treated, right? And so this could be very frustrating for people, okay, and that are in your energy. Take what resonates with that. I said I was going to end the video before, but I'm going to continue a little bit, so it might be like a 30-minute video, okay? But take what resonates with that energy too. When it comes to frustration, it's like people could be very frustrated in your energy, because it's like you don't care to fit in. You don't care to fit in and deal with people's burdens. Yeah, your confidence could be very triggering to a lot of people that are currently in your energy. Even if you may not see these people, they could be around you. So say you live in an apartment, or you live in a house with other people, or say you work with other people. You go to school with other people, you have classes with certain people, places, and things like that, right? Like, you can pick up on the energy. And so you can tell people are frustrated about confirmation with the horn. People are frustrated about your energy, but you don't care. Your confidence shows more, right? It's like you're confident in yourself. You're confident in your dynamics, your situations, you in general. Like, you are confident with you. Okay, if some of you guys were not there before, you guys are building that, and you guys are working to get there. And for some of you guys who already done the work, you guys are there. Confirmation with the horn again. Okay, there's a lot of confirmations. Ghost energy could be very significant. There's something about you being able to see the unseen, or there is also something about, when it comes to your energy, there's something about you ghosting people, or ghosting people in a sense of releasing people that don't serve you. So it's almost like your energy still lingers around like a ghost, even though you're no longer there. So take what resonates with that. But there is something about that energy too, where some of you guys could be receiving clarity. Now, ghosts could be very significant. Like, maybe you guys are connected to you know, the other side, right? This could be the other side that protects you, or there's something about the other side that's significant, but your energy could be very haunting because even though you're not around, there's something about isolation, and even though you're not around, okay, there's something about your energy still being felt, okay? So yeah, frustration and isolation, it's almost like because you can pick up on the energy of other people around you, you guys could be in isolation at this time, or you guys are isolating your energy at this time because you do not want people to maybe to distract you, okay, to stop you from your goals, disrupt your energy, distract you. That could be significant as well. So let me get one more card and then I'll end the message, okay? So sorry about that, guys, that my camera cut off. Okay, yeah, we have growth. While you guys are in isolation, there's something about you guys growing, okay, or being able to grow during this present time. Okay, you guys are conscious when it comes to your magic. Keep going, guys. When it comes to disruptions, people could be sad because whatever disruptions or distractions they try to pull onto you or do to you, it's not working. You're still moving forward. You're climbing up those mountains. You're moving on up, okay? For some of you guys with this energy, there's something about peace, okay? Ideation, peace is significant, okay? So there's something about that energy too, okay, guys? But I'm going to end it here because I didn't think my video was going to cut off like that. So yeah, thank you guys once again for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. This obviously will be a two-parter. Sorry that it's so long, but you know, if it was a one part, I would have just done the 30 minutes and call it a day. But yeah, my phone decided to just be my phone, usual iPhone, and just chip out whenever, you know, it chips out. But yeah, hopefully you guys get to see both parts if you do end up watching both parts. If you do, thank you guys very much for supporting my channel and my page. I appreciate you guys as always. All right, I love you guys, and follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, and also angel number 321 could be very significant. All right, guys, but follow me there on my platforms and my website. Book a reading if you guys are interested, or just check out my blog. And yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys. Happy Monday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.